Hey, in today's subject, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the life insurance industry. We're going to talk about things that are taboo in the industry that most agency owners, agents, and IMOs don't want to talk about. First, what we're going to talk about is chargebacks. Why chargeback? Because chargeback is a debt. Did you know, new life insurance agents, that you can actually have debt before you even get started in the industry as a whole? Most insurance agents or agency owners or IMOs are not going to speak on that because they are afraid that it might run you off, because no one likes to be in debt. But chargeback is one of the biggest things that runs new agents out of business. Here's why. Most agents don't understand that the money they are advanced is only a loan. Wait a minute, you saying, Doc? Wait a minute, Dr. Burns. It's only a loan? Here's why it's only a loan. Because the insurance company advanced you 9 to 12 months. That means that money is not supposed to be spent until its 13th month in the year of that policy. Why? It takes a full year before the insurance carrier can return that money back to them. If it's not, it's charged back either at a prorated or the entire thing is charged back. It depends on your IMO. If you're in an LOA or you direct to the carrier. The second thing we're going to talk about is leads. Why are leads the biggest topic right now in our industry? Because we have good leads, bad leads, terrible leads, resold leads. It depends on which carrier you're with, which IMO you're with. Most IMOs are going to tell you they have the best leads in the industry, bar none, right? But what if I told you that that may not be the case? So you see, most leads are resold not twice, not 3 times, how about 5 to 7 times over while you buying them? If I told you this, that you could actually make more money off leads than insurance policy, you'll probably start crying right about now, because most of you are out of business right now because you bought somebody's leads that was no good to you. See, most IMOs not going to tell you this, but here it is. When you have over 16,000 or 60,000 agents within your IMO and you're buying all these leads, how many times do you think the lead company has resold these leads to your friends, your family, your partner within that IMO? 7 to 10 times over. And let's talk about I think the most important thing is, are you a captive agent or are you a non-captive agent? Most of you gonna say, I'm a non-captive agent, because guess what? We have 250 different companies that we deal with within our IMO. Or we have 7 different companies we deal with in our IMO. But guess what? Within an IMO, you are captive because you signed something within your Sure LLC, a document saying, hey, I'm tied to XYZ company. But you don't know this as a new agent because you just starting the business. Guess what? You probably got into business by someone of a friend of yours or family member, someone who thought you could make a lot of money in the insurance industry without knowing all the facts. That's why it's always good to have somebody who can actually mentor you and break these things down systematically, whereby you can get a better understanding. There's nothing like going to business that the person that got you into the business don't even understand. That's why chargebacks, leads, and understand if you're a captive or non-captive is so important in our industry. The biggest failure that I see in this industry, that I've been in this industry for over a decade now, is people not understanding the industry. Here's just how you are a captive agent. Because just because you have different carriers doesn't necessarily mean you're not a captive agent because you're within an IMO. Whatever IMO that you're in, you are actually captive. Now, you might say, I'm an independent. No, you're not. You're an independent agent as far as you've been independent to get your own insurance license. But once you get into that carrier, once you get into that IMO, you are captive, whether you believe it or not. Here's why. Because your bonus and your equity shares are tied to where? That IMO. Think about it. Why would a company allow you to do business with 3 or 4 different IMOs when your bonus is tied to their performance with a certain carrier? Think about it for a second. If you were the owner of the IMO, would you want your people doing business with 7 different other IMOs while they're getting bonuses from you? Hey, do me a favor. Go out and check your contracts. Go read them over and over again. If you don't know how to read them, get you an attorney to help you read them so you know exactly what you're signing before you sign them. Because guess what? Those things are very important legal documents that you understand. My name is Dr. Edward Burns Jr. I hope and pray that this message reaches somebody who's looking for an opportunity with a true IMO that's going to tell you the truth and be more transparent than they've ever been in their life. Hey, click the subscribe button, like, comment, hit the notification bell. I look forward to seeing you in my world.